What if you could own a one-of-a-kind Far East El Paso home near your restaurants, grocery stores, entertainment, and so much more? Not to mention resort-like amenities and 2 surprises that you will not believe. My name is Mlouhi. I'm the team leader of the Mlouhi Group, and today we're super excited to show you this one-of-a-kind Crown Heritage home. Some quick specs on this property is that this home is 2,500 square feet, 4 beds, 3.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage, and it has some really cool, unexpected surprises that we're super excited to dive into today. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so we could go ahead and come inside here. As soon as you walk into your right, you do have a coat closet and a linen closet, because who doesn't like extra storage when you're looking for homes? You really want to keep that in mind. Not just storage in your garage space, that upper shelving, but linen closets are also so underrated but so important. And here as you walk in, you also have this beautiful wood-like cladding design in this home. You really want to look for homes that have some sort of element like this, not just because they're super on trend, they're also super popular with buyers, and it could just help warm up your entertainment space in general. Here you also have an electric fireplace. These are really popular here in El Paso, just because it helps add that character as well. And as you'll see here, you have an open floor plan. Some buyers like closed floor plans, but we find that for the most part, open floor plans are most popular for entertainment-friendly families. It's just a little bit more welcoming. You can entertain and interact with your guests while you're even cooking your meal, doing your dishes. And the nice thing about this home is you have some really cool resort-like amenities in your backyard. So when you're here, even cooking your dishes, you can watch TV and even keep an eye on the kids in the backyard, all from the comfort of your kitchen space. Also in this home, you'll notice you have 42-inch high upper cabinets, which is good if you need some extra shelving in your home. It's also a good idea to look for homes that have spice racks, because organization and cleanliness, as you all know, is key to making sure you have a dish that turns out delicious. And you also have GE appliances in this home, not to mention a very good size walk-in pantry, especially those who like to cook or bake and you may have heavy crock pots or KitchenAids. You want to kind of look for a home that has built-in shelving like this one. This is going to be really helpful because it's going to give a good support to your kitchen appliances. And this builder also has a molding here that adds an additional layer of support for your heavy cooking equipment. Also, you'll see here that this home has 8-foot doors. A lot of homes, as you all know, will have 6'8" doors, but as we all know, 8-foot doors just completely takes it to the next level. Not to mention quartz countertop for easy cleaning. And here in your kitchen sink, you also have an offset drain. This is really popular, especially if you're a buyer who loves to cook, because it just keeps the cleaning of your sink really easy versus having the drain in the center, and it's just a little harder for it to stay clean. And lastly, here in your entertainment space, you can peek one of the surprises in the backyard, but you have a 12-foot wide sliding glass door. This is super important to keep in mind when you're looking for your home, because a lot of builders will do just a French door, and not even a very wide French door, maybe even a 36-inch wide French door. Nothing wrong with that, but as you can see, the 12-foot sliding glass door takes your entertainment space to a completely different level by adding that natural light into your space, and so that you can appreciate the beautiful backyard landscaping you have. And the builder did not stop there. You also have 3 big picture windows in here versus windows that kind of have the egress bar in the middle. This one is a picture window, so you can capture any view that you have in the back, and it just gives it a more cleaner look. Lastly, the super cool detail with this home is that you have built-in window treatments. That is right, people, you have solar shades on your windows and on your sliding glass door. So this home is literally move-in ready. You can move in without the stress of scheduling the contractor to do the backyard landscaping. All of those details are already finished for you. And that's one of the benefits of this home and this beautiful entertainment space. And next we can transition into your primary suite. So here in your primary bedroom, you'll notice you have no carpets throughout. It is completely tile, not just in your primary, but throughout the entire home. You will not find any carpet here, which just helps keep things a little more clean. And this is also porcelain tile. Additionally, you have this beautiful backdrop, kind of more of an accent wall design. Buyers go crazy over these things, not to mention your beautiful ceiling design that you have, just to add more character to your primary bedroom. And now we can transition into your primary bathroom. So here in your primary bathroom, you guys have to see this huge shower that you have in here. You'll notice we took this high polished porcelain tile all the way to the top just to create a serene ambiance. You also have a rainfall shower head to wash away your worries from a busy day at work. And you have an oversized soap niche. You really want to look for homes, if possible, that have this amenity, because it just helps keeps your products more clean and organized versus having to get those clunky plastic things that always get gross over time. And here in your spa, you also have a beautiful quartz countertop with this matte suede finish that has actually been really popular with buyers. And you also have this builder did 12-inch tall quartz countertop so you don't damage your sheetrock when you're washing your face. And again, as we said, you want to look for homes that have linen closets. This home also has a linen closet in the comfort of your primary spa, so you can put your towels and your bed sheets in there. And lastly, you have this beautiful walk-in closet with that built-in shelving, especially those little shelves that you have for your purses, your boots, your accessories, just to help keep things more organized. And there you have your primary suite. So we are back in the entryway, and here your entry door, you'll see that it's 42 inches wide, which is something you kind of want to be on the lookout for. Not only does it look nicer, but also it just helps in case you have any larger furniture items. A lot of builders will have 36-inch wide doors, but 42 just gives you more of that flexibility. And here in this little corner, you also have your laundry space. And the nice thing about this floor plan is the builder was very pragmatic on the laundry room being separated away from your primary bedroom and the other bedrooms as well. So when the washing machine is going at night, the kids are washing anything last minute, you don't have to worry about it disturbing your sleep because it's over here tucked in the corner. You also have this beautiful half bathroom. As you all know, you want to kind of look for homes that offer this, especially if you like to entertain a lot, because if the guests are using the kids' bathrooms or one of your other hall bathrooms, sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain to hide all the products so your guests don't see it when they come in. But this powder bathroom, the nice thing is it can serve as your dedicated space when entertaining guests. And the builder did some really nice designer finishes like color saturating the room and that beautiful quartz countertop with a suede finish to make it perfect for all of your Instagram worthy photos. And also in the left wing of your home, you have a smart thermostat. When you can, it's really good to be on the lookout for these things, because the worst thing is when you're in your bed and it's too hot and you're like, oh, I don't want to get all the way up and walk to my thermostat. It's so easy to just take out your phone and change the thermostat settings from the comfort of your bed, or even when you're not home, you can change the thermostat settings as well, so it's nice and cool or nice and warm when you come in from a long day. So really nice feature for this home. And you also have a hall bathroom here that services these two bedrooms. This hall bathroom also has different selections and finishes just to give it that space its own personality. And boom, this builder is not playing. They have a third linen closet in the home, which is nice if you have kids. They have their own personal linen closet to put their items as well. Here in these bedrooms, you also have no carpet. It is that same beautiful porcelain tile, a ceiling fan to keep things nice and cool. And these guest bedrooms also have window treatments and their very own closet with double doors as well. And lastly, in the left wing of your home, you have your 2-car garage space. So the nice thing about this home is you'll see the builder actually finished their garage And the garage is insulated. This builder does 2x6 exterior walls, which is good if you want your home to last longer and be more structurally sound. It also gives you more room for insulation. And when you can, you really want to be on the lookout for this feature right here, which is epoxy floor coating. Not just it looks nice with a little confetti finish, but it also helps keep things nice and clean, especially if you have oil spills or anything like that. It's much easier to clean. And here you also have upper shelving for any Christmas decorations, Halloween decorations, whatever it may be. Your tankless water heater, your irrigation system, and you also have a little place there to shut off the main water. If you ever need to do that, you don't have to go on the street. You can just do it from the comfort of your garage. This builder, Crown Heritage, also includes garage door openers for their homes, so that's nice because it's not an additional amenity that you have to spend. And the first surprise in this home is, guys, that was actually just the main home of your house. This home also has a fully detached casita. As you can see here, this space is detached, but if you really wanted to, the builders were really pragmatic that you can easily attach this space by connecting those walls and extending the porch if you needed to. But some buyers do prefer a detached casita, especially if they're looking at this floor plan from an investor angle. Maybe they want to Airbnb out this space to help with a mortgage, a house hack, or even have a mother-in-law or elderly loved ones living with them. They want to kind of give them that autonomy while still keeping them nice and close. So the possibilities are endless here, and this floor plan has been so popular among buyers all throughout the country and even here in El Paso. And you'll see here that you have this walkway. This builder does have upgraded stucco, something you want to keep on the lookout for if you want to help minimize costly stucco cracks. And here you have your casita little courtyard situation. You'll see this builder added a cement pad, which is something you want to keep in mind as an investor. If you do rent out this space, more than likely the casita guest is going to want some sort of outdoor space to enjoy their coffee in the mornings, sunbathe in the beautiful El Paso weather. This is a really, really nice amenity to have that not every casita offers. And here you have the casita entry door. So let's go take a look. Okay, so here in your casita, you have that same beautiful porcelain tile. And this is actually not even a studio. This is a full casita with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, a laundry space, a full kitchen, and its very own electrical box and its very own Wi-Fi thermostat. So you really want to be on the lookout, especially for those items, especially if you're looking to rent out this space. Here in your kitchen area, this is not a kitchenette, people. This is a full kitchen. That is right. You have your microwave range with the vent. You also have this beautiful GE stove, stainless steel appliances. You have 5 burners on this stove just in your casita. You also have a garbage disposal, a deep single basin stainless steel sink to keep things nice and clean. And guys, even you have this mechanism in your casita so your guests can help keep your sink clean, whoever's going to be staying here. And as I'm sure you guys have seen, most rental properties in their casita spaces do not have dishwashers. So people have to wash their dishes by hand, which can just get a little tedious. But one of the huge amenities in this casita is that the casita guest has their very own dishwasher for ease of use. And they also have a space for a refrigerator. And the builder did not stop there. They also have their own pantry space so they can put their dry items here. This casita, as I said, has its own electrical box, so the 2 units are separated. And here in this space, you have the bedrooms. The nice thing about this builder is they do Cat 6 connections in the bedrooms, and your living space also has a Cat 6 connection, so they can put a TV in their living room and in the casita bedroom. Not to mention a stackable washer and dryer space, people. So whoever is staying here does not have to bother you in the main house to do their laundry. They have their own autonomy, their own independence to do their situation in here. And as promised, you have that Wi-Fi smart thermostat in the Casita, so they don't have to worry about the temperature in the main home. And lastly, you also have this beautiful 3/4 bathroom. The nice thing about this bathroom is, if you do, and you kind of want to think of these things as an investor, if you do have an elderly loved one living in here, or you're gonna have people of all ages, maybe you're renting it out in this space, this is a 3/4 shower. So it's a little safer for any elderly people who will be using this space. Instead of stepping over that big tub, it's just a little safer because they can kind of scoot their way into the shower that has porcelain tile high gloss to keep it luxury even in your Casita space, an oversized soap niche for their products, and we also mixed up some of the selections in this bathroom as well. Another super important thing to keep in mind if you're an investor looking for an investment property similar to this one is the location. Something really cool that you could do is if you go to the El Paso zoning website, you can see what companies have pulled permits for properties or projects in the area. So that way you can see, okay, we have restaurants coming in, we have grocery stores coming in, we have bars coming in, we have entertainment, movie theaters coming in, and that can help with the appreciation of your investment. And in this area specifically, there's actually a huge hospital that is going to be built up the street. And what do hospitals have? A bunch of nurses and travel nurses. So this space can easily be converted to accommodate maybe even a travel nurse. And something that you always want to keep in mind that most people forget especially regarding an Airbnb or rental property, is you want to have a closet for cleaning supplies and cleaning storage in every unit. So the nice thing about this property here is this Casita, actually this little pantry situation can easily be converted to the cleaning closet, so your cleaning team can keep all of their soaps, conditioners, items like that need to be replaced right here. You can easily put a lock on this, and this home also has window treatment, so it's one less thing to worry about when you're searching for your next investment property. Okay, and the last resort-like amenity surprise that you have here in this home is your backyard situation, people. So right here in your covered patio, you want to be on the lookout for these guys, which is caps for pre-wiring, because if you do want to add speakers later down the line, it's much more easier and cost-effective if the builder pre-wired for speakers in your entertainment space, but also in your backyard, so you can relax after a long day at work to some of your favorite beats. And here, of course, you have your beautiful spa pool. As you all know, this amenity has been super popular all throughout the country because it's much more cost-effective than a full-size pool. And a lot of buyers are catching on that, hey, the appraiser is not giving me a lot of money for my pool, and I spent a ton of money on it. I also spend a ton of money keeping it clean, and electricity costs to keep it nice and warm and cool, whatever it may be, gets wildly expensive. But I do want a space to soak, to hang out with my kids, with my friends when I'm entertaining. The spa pool gives you all of those advantages. It's more cost effective to build, more cost effective to maintain. Your utility costs are going to be lower, and it can be used all year long. In the summer, it can be used to soak after a very, very hot day outside for the kids to enjoy. And in the winter, it's basically a huge hot tub situation. You can have your wine, whatever it may be, with your friends and get your full money's worth for your spa pool. That amenity has been super popular, especially if you're looking to rent out this space. And another thing that buyers and guests love is that this backyard is actually higher than the neighbors behind. That's something that you really want to keep a lookout for when possible when looking for a property, because privacy is so important to buyers. And when you are below the neighbor behind you, you just kind of feel a little awkward in the backyard that anybody can see what's going on. So nice thing about this property is it is elevated. You do have some of a view here as well. And this home is completely move-in ready, guys. Not just do you have window treatments, not just do you have a pool, the builder did not stop there. You also have full backyard landscaping here with your turf. so your guests can play little games, have a picnic out here, and really maximize the backyard space that this property offers. So what did you all think of this beautiful, one-of-a-kind property hidden in Garden Park 3 in East El Paso? Maybe there's a feature that stood out to you or an amenity that you absolutely loved. We would love to know in the comments below. And don't forget to share the love. Maybe you have a friend looking for their own home that's gonna fit their multi-generational family, or an investor friend who's looking for an incredible investment opportunity. Share this video with them, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more luxury home tours, property tours, educational videos coming soon. And if you're in the market for a home, whether it's new or a resale, whether it's an investment property or single family, give us a call at 915-472-0341, and we'd love to make your home buying or property buying journeys a reality. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.